Hello, Ghost. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy the beautiful view of the porta potties while we get loaded up here. What's up, AKS? Yes, we're going live. Today has been very fucked up. So, we're finally running again. We don't let the mechanics touch the truck anymore because they broke things and then put them all back together. And we're very happy that they're not breaking anything else. Last Saturday, they broke my drain plug. Today, while they were fixing the drain plug, they broke one of my valve covers. Not only did they break the valve cover, I don't know how the fuck they did this, but they happened to fuck up one of the rocker arms too. But that's all fixed now. I was 2 hours late getting to my distributor, and they were gracious enough to fit me into dock number 20. If you can't tell, the ground around here in this parking lot is an absolute muddy, soupy mess. And I cleaned out my truck yesterday, so of course I would have to walk through this muddy, soupy mess. And now, yes, they charged us for the 2 hours that we weren't here. Thank God they aren't charging me. Of course. I have to go and put the doors open. They told me to back in with the doors closed. Now they want the doors open. So we're going to open our doors for these lovely people. Be right back. Hello, Rusty. Hey, JR. Just having a late night. Well, it's not really late night. It's only 7. But loading up. Finally got my truck fixed, so I'm anxious to get on the road. Of course, I've only got 5.5 hours left I can drive legally today, but I should be able to get to my delivery point pretty darn easy. So, any of you brothers want to get on? Love to hear from you. Well, AKS, that's where you're wrong. You can have touch freight with a Class A. I've unloaded before. In fact, I did so last Friday. Usually they don't have me do it, but I certainly do touch freight from time to time. Like the guys that do the fuel trucks, they mess around with the hoses and stuff. That's also considered touch freight. The hazmat guys who handle all the chemicals, they're usually the only ones trained in how to transfer them and fight the fires and shit. So that's all touch freight. I got to go out and check on my refrigerator. It's a different kind than I usually use. Usually we use Thermal Kings. This is a different kind. It's got a weird setup. So yeah, I wouldn't want to do the fuel truck or any, real big time touch freight job anywhere that it fucking snows. That would suck assholes. All right, filling up everybody's vehicle. That's always fun. I see the guys that go around the big lots like this with their fuel trucks, filling up all the refrigerated tanks. Well, I'm actually looking for a permanent job that has me doing touch freight. That way I get a little more exercise than I do doing this, playing with the reefer. The hazmat trucks pay better too. The ones where you got to wear a respirator and splash guards and fucking face shields and fucking moon suit just to unload them. Those are the ones that really pay good. Like the ammonia trucks. You're like, well, what the fuck do they use ammonia for? Well, they use it a lot in fucking farming. Well, I can't fucking jog out here in this sloppy mess. Like, it was so slippery where the mud is on the concrete that it was just like ice. And I do lift weights while I'm waiting. I have some dumbbells and I do some curls and some, you know, over the head ones. And I don't know what to call those shit. But yeah, I exercise to pump you up. Sit ups and leg raises. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. People fucking film you doing whatever. And if you're doing it stupid, you'll get on some type of. Yeah, triceps extensions. That's what I'm talking about. I got to do those sitting on my bed. I can't do them sitting in my driver's seat though, because there's not enough headroom on one side. My next purchase is going to be a kettlebell. The good thing about being an old man is I don't have to fucking play stud. Oh, I'm doing 80. Oh, I'm doing 90. No, I'm doing fucking 45. But I do 5 reps of 10. Bringing a bench. Now that's the interesting thing. I wish I could figure out how to comfortably fit a bench here in my living compartment. Don't know how to do that. Because all the ones that'll collapse, that you can fold up, are not strong enough to fucking hold my fat ass. And would you goddamn get on the fucking talk to me instead of make me read this shit? I know you can talk. Yeah, I keep the weights in my outside. I got like an access port where I keep like my spare fuel and shit. What's up, Kush? And I'm not going to make a workout video. I made one for Dak when he was having trouble getting started. If you really want to see it, you can go back and watch Fat Bastard fucking workout video. I really haven't lost any weight since I uh, started this trucking school. I was losing 10 pounds a month when I was out there working on the homestead. I joined on the phone. You're so tired to walk to the laptop. Okay, gonna be a hard life. What's up, Indy? Well, all my neighbors out there could handle it quite well. Chopping down trees, digging holes, mixing concrete, it tends to give a fella a little bit of exercise. And you got something to show for it at the end of the day. That's what I don't like about going to the gym. You don't got nothing to show for it, just your body. There's no, tangible thing. Like if I cut down a tree, I look at the stack of firewood I made, the fence posts that were over here that I got out of it. Even the pile of brush that I could set up, because I set up my piles of brush in places that would be visible from my front door or the back door of uh, of the homestead, so that in the wintertime I could have a ready-made bunny habitat, so I could just plink a bunny and go get him and not have to go too far. You get to think ahead about those types of things. What are PRs? I don't know. I don't know what a PR is. Pussy Wrangler, private rodeo, petulant retard. So we'll see about it. I think it's time to heat up some water. Have ourselves some supper. Pregnant rhinoceros. That's what PR means. Oh, personal record. Yeah. sounded like pregnant rhinoceros. That sounded good. Yo, Ape and Hemi. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're still getting loaded. Not in a good way. Hemi, we know that you do wear cargo pants, so there's no hiding it. You're Canadian. All Canadians wear cargo pants. Yes, his and his. Oh, you like the porta potties? Thank you, Hemi. I appreciate it.
What's going on?
Well, it's a beautiful night here in southern Texas.
Okay, so it took them 3 days to figure out how to retap an oil pan to put a new oil drain plug in, or what?
Well, would you like to hear the whole story?
Do you have the Cliff Notes version?
Okay, I'll give you clip notes.
All right.
They didn't fix anything. They only know how to remove and replace. Okay.
So they put a new oil pan on that truck.
They put a new oil pan on the truck, but while they were doing that, they caved in one of my head or the head covers.
Valve cover?
Yeah, valve cover. That's what you call it. And they managed
to. How did they do that?
I don't know. And they managed to fuck up rocker arm while they were at it.
Oh my God! To change an oil pan.
Yeah.
I suppose they probably had to pull the engine up and out of the way to maybe clear the oil pan from a cross member. That's why they crushed everything on top of the engine?
No.
Okay, the oil pan's on the bottom. How the fuck did they fuck shit up on the top?
That's a good question. And one that I never got answered.
Holy shit. How much was that bill? Did you ever see?
I didn't see what the bill was, but I hope somebody got fired.
Wow.
And this morning I went in thinking they were finished because they didn't have it tagged out. And I went, started up, and I hear this god awful noise, so I just shut it off.
They ain't put no oil in it.
Well, they hadn't fixed the fucking the rocker arm at that time. And they had it sitting outside. They weren't fucking working on it.
Jesus.
They took it out of the shop last night at 2 and parked it.
I'd really like to know how they screwed up a valve cover and busted a rocker arm when they're changing the oil pan, which is on the 180 degrees opposite of where the valve cover and the rocker arm would be.
That is correct.
Like I said, unless they had to pull your engine or pull it up and to get it to clear, like a clearance issue, so they could get the pan out and put a new pan in, and then their rigging messed up and the strap broke or something happened and it punched a hole through the valve cover and grenaded a rocker arm. Somebody had to work really hard to fuck that up.
Well,
I
they
give the
had
guy credit. I mean, the person that did it was a real fuck up. I'll give him that credit for that. And I work around some real fuck ups, but we deal with 16-cylinder engines, and the piston is as big around as a fucking basketball. 710 cubic inches in each piston. So you've got bigger than a big block Chevy, and you got 16 of those together. And then on the GEs are 12 cylinder, and they're bigger than 710. I can't remember what they were. 4,000, 4,500 horsepower engines. Huh. So you are fixed and now ready to roll, and are you still in McAllen or Laredo?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your next load? Where are you going?
Let me pull it up. I'm going to Henderson, Texas.
Okay. So you're just running illegals from the border up to Henderson then?
Well, I hope that they like, what do you call it? I hope they like cold.
36-degree refrigerated cars?
5 degrees.
5. Well, winter is here, so you got to get acclimated to it.
Yeah. It looks like I'm taking them up to around Texarkana.
Texarkana. Okay, so you're going way north then.
That's where Henderson is.
Okay. So you've got some deep frozen food products.
Yeah. I haven't got the bill of lading yet, so I don't know what it is.
So don't ever take your truck back to that mechanical facility.
I hear the one in LA is just the same.
And that is your company's contracted maintenance facility?
That's our company's dedicated maintenance facility.
Okay. Wow.
They had to call in the fucking guy from Freightliner today.
To talk about the problem?
No, to fix the fucking
rocker and rocker arm. Oh, wow, man! I would like to see how they did that. I would love to see a surveillance camera of that stuff, because it sounds impossible.
You know, they did something like that, or when they were changing out the air filter or something, somebody slipped, and who knows?
I would imagine that the valve cover is probably aluminum, so you could punch a hole through aluminum pretty easily. I wouldn't imagine it would be a steel. It would probably be an aluminum part. I don't know. That's crazy. Like I said, I would have loved to seen a camera of that, because I'm sure whoever did that had to have Benny Hill music playing while they were doing it. Hopefully, there were scantily clad women in bikinis running around, because it sounded like a total uh, monkey fucking a football situation. So you got your reset plus another 15 hour. Oh, somebody going into the shitter, coming out of the
uh,
shitter.
he's just walking.
Kush was going to comment on how nice those shitters look too.
Yeah, one of them looks like even like it's a handicap shooter. It's extra
Ooh,
wide.
handy capable.
That must be for the women with their fat asses.
Well, I
They
heard
can't.
that they're fat in the can, according to Kush. They're like Crisco.
That's right. And
Oh,
totally artificial.
yes, and totally greasy. I was eating lunch with some gentlemen today, and we usually play some cards. We
You
play
were not. You don't know any gentleman.
we play 5 point pitch at lunch, and we were talking about people in town, and one of the business owners that's in town there, apparently her and her husband are swingers, and
Woo!
she had pictures on Reddit or somewhere, and they're really graphic. I mean, like butthole vagina shots. And there's a reason why they call her meat curtains. And I said, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's on the internet. It never goes away." And 3 seconds later, he had these pictures up, and he goes, "Here, look." And I'm like, "Oh God, I'm never gonna go there again." It's an eating establishment. I was like, "Wow." I guess that stuff goes on a lot more. And I heard that her husband likes to. He's of the cucked variety. He will watch while other people pipe down his old lady. Brandon kicked himself out of his own chat. Hemi, yes, they would serve roast beef, and they would also serve any other type lunch meats that would go on said long type sandwiches that a certain pedophile got arrested and put in prison for representing that company. That gives you any clue. Squirrel Slayer says, "Swingers creep me out. I went to see a girl for fun, and she last minute told me she was married and he wanted to watch. That would be an unusual and awkward situation." Loose meat sandwiches. Yes, yes. The joke was, did Meat Curtains hand you your bag? I said, "Why would you call her Meat Curtains?" 30 seconds later, I found out. I went right back home and forgot about getting laid. That's all right. She probably had a stunt cock on speed dial, so her husband could get his rocks off. I bet Brandon had some bad gas station sushi, and he's running to that porta shitter right now, and he didn't want anybody to see him doing it.
Okay, I'm back.
Gas station sushi? Did you have to run to the shitter?
No. Whenever that was the actual company that I'm unloading or getting loaded at. She wanted to tell me about that I could open my doors. I told her I had my doors open, and she said she'd already told me to fucking close my doors so it could get cold. And I told her I turned on the fucking refrigerator, and it's already cold.
So she's telling you how to do your gerb.
Yep. That kind of lady.
Oh, those are fantastic. Especially when they sit behind a desk and tell you how to work with equipment.
Yep.
I bet she has a degree in HR.
I don't know what her, she's about
Tree fitty?
40, maybe 200, but short. I can got the Dollar General fucking red hair dye.
Oh, man. You could probably pick her up and bounce around in that sleeper of yours before you head out.
Yeah, if I was that kind of guy, I would.
She's 5x5?
Yeah, 5x5.
Dang, what a catch.
Because I watched Rebel Against Defeat right before I decided to go live, and he had a hot chick on his thumbnail. I put a hot chick on my thumbnail.
Yeah, I saw that. I kind of noticed you were clickbaiting us. We think we're going to be talking to some hot chick on the side of the road and some Daisy Dukes crawling up her ass, and then we get you.
Yeah, and you don't even get to look at me.
That's a bait and switch like I've never seen. Ugh.
You get to look at these beautiful porta potties. What's up, squirrel?
Squirrel was informing us of his previous attempted menage a trois on him.
Oh.
He was going to go bang out this chick, and then she said at the last minute, "Oh, I'm married, and my husband wants to watch. Is that okay?" Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, there's Outlaw.
There's Outlaw?
Yeah, he's probably got his pants off. Pants off, dance off.
Yeah.
I just went to dinner. My buddy, that's the conductor for the railroad here, just got back into town, so he wanted to go get something to eat, and so we went out. And I was trying to get a hold of Doug Edwards. He told me he was working till like 5:30 in the afternoon. So I don't know if he's on a different job, but I've been trying to get a hold of him because we're sitting in my truck just bullshitting. And I said, man, let me call this guy up and have you talk to him, and you could give him some advice and some pointers before he starts, because he starts on the 19th. And his phone went right to voicemail, and I texted him, and I can't get a hold of him. So I'm assuming he's probably working.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Or sleeping.
I doubt it. I'll bet he turned his phone off while he was at work. So, but you never know.
Preparation for like being in the railroad.
Well, yeah, my buddy, I go, well, if I get a hold of Doug, I'll text you, and then maybe you can call him, because I told Doug that I was going to have him call him. And he says, well, I said, I'm going to be in bed by 9:30. And he goes, well, I'm going to be in bed by the time I get home. He lives about 20 miles away. He says, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning out on a train. I said, oh, yeah, well, you go to bed.
Yeah, Yeah.
He said he took 72 hours off, so that was good. He went out on 6 runs, I think. It's 6 run. If you do 6 calls, basically, even if you don't make a round trip run, you just go out 150 miles and then you run out of time or whatever, and they have to bring you back. You do 6 of those, and you can have a 72-hour break. Or if you do 3 round trip runs, you can request 72 hours off. So, and he's in the union that would have really benefited from these 7 sick days that you could take in a year because he's a conductor. And our fearless potato in chief and our Senate and Congress passed the deal where we can't strike and you're going to take what we fucking forced down your throat. And, oh, don't worry about your 7 days off. It's not on the table anymore. So he kind of got fucked on that.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. Oh, just wait. Next time.
The potato was bragging that you're going to get a 24% increase over the next 5 years.
That is correct. Yeah, my raise goes into effect on the 16th of December, and I get a back check for the last 5 years of not having a contract. I get a back check that's based on all my hours that I worked over the past 4 or 5 years or 3 years, whatever the fuck it was. It'll be enough to pay off my pickup. So when it hits the bank at the end of the month, I'm just going to go say, now pay off my truck, and then I'll throw all that money that I would have paid on my truck. I'll throw it on my bike, and within about 9 months, I should be debt free, except for just my rent payment.
Well, you missed Large March going into the large porta potty.
That's why they got the double wide.
That's right.
Did she roll up in that truck right there because she's too lazy to walk?
That's right.
So she had. Oh, geez.
Oh,
what?
Oh,
Outlaw.
How are we doing, guys?
Oh, we're watching fat people go poop, I guess.
I don't see anything better on TV.
Hey, when she gets out of there, vote her off the island, Brandon. Just yell, "Fuck, be gone!"
Any of you guys ever see those porta potty prank videos on YouTube?
Oh, remember the ones they did on Jackass where they knock them over and you get covered in blue shit water?
Yeah. Golly, man.
We did that. We had some. We were working up in Wyoming, out in the middle of nowhere, desolate. I mean, the jackrabbits carried camelbacks. It was so desolate. But we were out there, and they had a porta potty out on there, and one of the roadmasters, I think it was, went in there to take a shit, and a dude backed up a fucking backhoe and just put the bucket right against the door. And then got out and left. And then another guy went up there and he ran a ratchet strap all the way around at him and another dude. They real quiet just took a ratchet strap, put it around the back, hooked her together, and just gave her 2 or 3 click, just enough so the guy couldn't get out the door. They weren't knocking them over, but you might be in there for 45 minutes, pissed off, and it was hot. Oh, geez, about 95 degrees.
Well, I was working construction. There was a guy put his fucking, those 4-wheel drive forklift things.
Mm-hmm.
And he had one parked, and the porta potties at the construction site, they had like the pallet underneath it, keep it up out of the mud. And he had it parked with the fucking forks underneath the porta potty, and nobody was sitting in the 4-wheel drive forklift. This guy that we all hated, who was the head of the fucking drywallers, he got in there to go take a shit, and the head laborer who always runs that fucking forklift went out there real quick and fucking lifted old Bob up in the air.
Ooh,
Nice.
man. Well, down here in the South, we call those Mexican incubators. We used to wait till. No, go ahead.
We had on one of the gangs. I was talking to a guy, and he said they had a roadmaster that was a real freaking prick, and he had a big extended cab pickup with the high rails on it. You know, you could ride the truck on the rails, and he would always park it in like the worst spot. They always pull up and park like right in front of the mechanic's truck. They're always just inconveniencing everybody because they're important. And he left his truck at a site at the siding where all the equipment was tied up. Must have jumped in another truck, and they still don't know who did it, but somebody. And I'm sure it was probably with a track hoe, which is a large track powered bucket, you know. And somebody dug a 4-foot deep hole about 5 feet wide, made a trench all the way around his truck. So he got there the next day, and he is an island upon himself with this truck and no way to get this fucker across anything. He is surrounded by a moat, basically, with no water in it. I guess he was pissed.
Oh man, we used to get mad. Guys would piss us off on the job site, and we'd wait till they go to the bathroom in one of the porta johns. We'd get out there and we'd get on each side and we start shoving it back and forth, messing with him. You hear that guy in there? Oh, stop! I'm getting blue water off of my asshole. Stop! Stop!
Yeah.
And they'd come out, man, and they'd be so pissed. They'd have blue stuff all over them.
Oh yeah, that stuff's nasty, and it don't like to come off. You can scrub and scrub and scrub, and that blue stays on for a while. When they started allowing females on the track gangs, you know, there'd always been some women, but most of the time, it used to be if there was a woman on the gang, if she had to piss, she'd walk off into the ditch, drop trowel, and frickin' take a piss. And the guys would walk off to the side of a motor, walk down in the ditch, walk into the grass, take a piss. Well, now if there's a female on a gang, they have to have a porta potty, and it has to be on a trailer towed by one of the pieces of equipment going down the rail. So they have to have a porta potty there. I mean, I've seen dudes with a roll of toilet paper in their hand run around behind a freaking stack of round bales out in a field and, you know, take a shit. Now, you know, because of females, everybody has to, you know, drop what you're doing so they can be comfortable. And their porta potties, just like what you're looking at there in front of Brandon, you know, but it's on a trailer towed by a piece of machinery, you know, riding along the rail. And you don't want to be trying to take a shit when that thing's running back and forth and going over crossings and stuff, because you're going to get Smurf balls.
Oh man, I seen a guy on YouTube take one of those and build a scooter up under it and made it like a one you could drive around pranking people with.
Nice.
Look up jet powered porta potty.
Well, I've heard they have porta potty races, kind of like the bar stool races and the lawnmower races.
Yeah, I saw this thing on YouTube about a guy that put a fucking jet engine in a porta potty for his racer.
Damn. That's some ingenuity and some people that have a lot of time on their hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
And some extra cash.
Oh yeah.
What kind of jet engine? What was it made of? I mean, where did he source the engine?
It was probably an APU engine.
APU, what's that?
Auxiliary power unit.
Oh, okay. It'd be interesting. Until you flip the son of a bitch and it caught everything on fire and you burned to death in a shitter trying to get out.
Oh man.
Well, I wonder if he powered it with natural gas.
Put up bump. I see your jokes haven't gotten any better over the past 72 hours.
Well, and you expected anything?
No, not really. I've seen you had a new one, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. So it was right next to a pit bull that really likes his mom's homemade cookies. So I almost watched that instead.
What did you find to do while that was going on?
He doesn't want to answer. I bet he beat his dick like it owed him money.
I was sneezing.
Oh.
So how much time were you actually off the clock waiting for these jokers?
I put the truck in at 5 o'clock on Saturday. And then I went into sleeper then. Jesus. And I was off the clock until, about 3 o'clock today. Because you haven't even heard the second part of the story. I got a trailer. All right. No tag on it. Like they're supposed to be if it's a fucked up trailer. I got to the gate. And they said, this trailer has a legal hold on it. You got to bring it back. I'm like, okay. Truck's behind me. Truck's in front of me. They're telling me I need to make a fucking U-turn. It's against company policy to make a U-turn in the street. So I took it over to, because we got 2 yards in Laredo. I took it over to the other yard. And she's like, what are you doing over there? I told you to make a U-turn. I'm like, I can't make a U-turn in the street. It's against company policy. I'll get fired. Blah, 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 blah. Like, open the gate. They can come fucking pick it up here.
Did they explain what the legal hold was on it?
No, and I didn't ask. I don't care.
I wonder if it was full of bales of marijuana. You should have just took off, Brandon.
No, it was fucking empty. But it probably had been used in some type of a crime.
Either that or it had a
or been in an accident,
mechanical defect or something that it's not roadworthy.
Well, if it's a legal hold,
Yeah, it might be held until the insurance companies and investigators get to it.
Yeah.
It probably ran over a bus full of nuns and kids.
Yeah, probably. Because they do that all the time.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, I dare you to go drop an M80 in one of them shitters. See if the bottom starts leaking. You're in Texas. Somebody's probably got a gun. You could just shoot some holes in it and go yeehaw on your way out. Hell, you're in Texas. You can't swing a dead cat and not hit a gun.
What's up, Yeet?
Is the Yeetus in here?
Well, looks like it.
Oh, it was nice talking to him the other night. That's the first time I ever got to talk to him.
Yeah, I've never talked to him in person either, I don't think.
Someone served him a well-done steak, and he is pissed. Oh man.
Hey, Yeet, don't pay for it.
That's fighting words right there.
Huh. Our company gave us, we used to get really nice Christmas presents back in the day, in 95, 96. Now they give you a certificate for this local grocery store. and it's for $30, and it's meat only. You can only buy meat with it. You can't buy nothing else. Because they made the mistake one time of giving us, they called them chamber bucks, which was just like Monopoly money, but certain businesses would do it, would take it, accept it at face value. And I went into the liquor store and bought a fifth of Absolute vodka, and I still had to pitch in 15 bucks.
Oh man.
So they don't want us buying booze anymore for some reason. So I went in there last night. I got that yesterday. I went in there last night and I bought the 3 nicest ribeyes they had, and they were about $14 to $15 a piece. And then I bought a couple other groceries, and I still had to pitch in 15 bucks. So I ate me a what the hell was it? 19, 20 ounce ribeye today, and I got one for tomorrow, and I got one for Wednesday.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Oh, it's a beautiful steak. So yeah, you just gets a burnt one. I don't like them mooing when you stick them with a fork and they squirt you with blood and they moo. I don't like that, but little pink is okay.
Yeah. Got to be medium rare for me.
Oh, you're one of them. I had a friend that his sister, it almost made me throw up when I watched her cook a steak one time. She grabs a steak out of the fridge, and it was a pretty thin steak. It was cheap. And she heated up a pan, threw it in there, and it wasn't 30 seconds later, she flipped it over, cooked it for another 30 to 45 seconds. It was gray on both sides and cold and raw in the middle. And she cut into that and started eating, and I just about lost it.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God. It just started turning gray on the outside. That's rare.
Man.
Yeah. She was kind of like a vampire anyway, so should have figured it out. She was a blood-sucking leech. Of course she would like raw meat.
Well, I'm the same. I don't like my steaks like raw, but I like a little bit of pink in the middle. But
Yeah, Yedis says he'll eat blue to medium rare. Well, this was blue.
Oh, Brandon fell out.
Oh, yeah, he keeps doing that. I think somebody called him about his car insurance, or maybe about aluminum siding or something. It's all right. We keep the chat going.
Yes, sir. I've been craving me some Bambi meat, man. Oh.
Somebody
Awesome.
fucked up his steak. He's keeping his composure, but he is mad. Yeah, there's nothing worse than ordering like a $25 steak at a restaurant, and then it comes out with a piece of shit. When I was married, my wife and I would go to a steakhouse. I'd order mine heavy medium. I'll say that because it's usually under whatever you order, So I'd say a heavy medium, and she would order medium. I'd get my steak, and it'd be rare, and hers would be about where I would need it, and we just switch steaks. Well, of course, I'd order a ribeye or something nice. She'd order the sirloin, and then I'd end up eating the sirloin, and she'd be eating the freaking T-bone or the freaking ribeye. I always got screwed in that deal.
That's why it pays to have buddies that know how to grill meat, man, instead of all that going to a restaurant and whatnot. In my opinion.
Yeah, you just said it was somebody that knew what they were doing, and he says it was a perfect ribeye. Well, it was.
Yeah, until they got a hold of it. Be right back. I have to close my doors now.
Oh, Hemi, man. Why didn't you share, buddy?
Was it cooked in foil on a grill in butter and garlic? That's backstrap is great that way, and then you cut it up into medallions.
Oh, man, I've been wanting some deer meat for this winter. That if I could get one thing for Christmas, that's gonna be what I want: deer meat, and lots of it.
Oh, his pics are in Discord now, so Hemi's bragging about it.
Oh, Jesus. I would, Hemi, but I can't. If I leave Discord, like if I leave this right here, it'll kick me out. My
Have to
phone's a
check
little
it out
bitch.
later.
Yeah.
Hey, Indy, have you talked to Doug today, or do you know if he's at work right now? I tried to get a hold of him about an hour ago. Been trying to get a hold of him. Just put it in the chat if you've talked to him today or know if he's at work. Soaked 24 hours in buttermilk. Oh, he's trying to get that
Ooh.
gamey taste out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know that those Canadian deer, they taste like poutine. They
Yeah.
taste like gravy-soaked French fries with cheese curds on them.
Oh, man.
You haven't seen them. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure he had told me he was working on a day schedule and it was out by 4:30 Central, but he may have got a different gig or something and is maybe pulling swing shift. I'll get a
Well,
hold of
he
him.
was
No emergency, but
on with us last night in Chaos's stream in Discord chat, and I don't
late.
remember him. Yeah, and I don't remember him telling me if he had to do an early shift or whatnot. But yeah, he was up with us last night.
Okay, because it went right to voicemail, so I'm sure he's probably at work. So
Yeah.
he just says he
Oh.
misses gator meat, and he hasn't had rabbit in a while.
So we have what's called a movie night going on in Discord on Chaos's Discord. Are you a part of that, Ape?
No, I am in Shinobi's only. I just got on Discord like a month ago, so I'm still trying to figure it out.
So we are doing a what's called a movie night on Discord, and basically we're putting in 3 of our favorite movies suggestions for everybody to watch. I didn't know if
Okay.
you and Brandon and Yeetus and all them guys knew about it, but yeah, we're trying to get up a movie night with the guys on Discord chat.
Is that in that's in Chaos's Discord?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just you, me, and Brandon in the chat, right? In the private chat? Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you my number, and can you send me a link or something to that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Or I'll just give you my number, and yeah, you just text me it if you would. All right.
And if that don't work, then you can just send it through Discord on Shinobi's Discord, what have you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're on there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So far, it's me, Indy, Hemi, Chris, Bingus, Father Saunders, Doug, Eric.
Gotta go get my paperwork.
All right.
And there you go. Mr. Hemi sending it to you on the chat.
Oh, okay. I just sent you my number, Outlaw. Hemi's got my number too. So, did he just send it to my phone or did he send it into the chat?
Yeah, I think he's just got it in chat.
Okay.
But so far, most of the guys already know. I didn't know if you and Brandon knew about it.
I had heard somebody talk about it the other day. Okay, so there's the Discord. Because if I click on it, I'm gonna get booted.
Yeah, that's same here. That's why I can't like leave or click on links or nothing.
It is also in your Discord direct message, Abe. Okay, cool. Thank you, Hemi, and thank you, Indy. I appreciate it. How are the people getting the movies? How I don't understand how you would do that.
So basically, you suggest your top 3 favorite movies. You put it in Chaos's like general Discord discussion chat. They've got a feature on Discord, like the voice chats, like you can call and talk to each other like we're doing here. So there's a feature on there now where you can stream. You can share your screen from your phone, or your laptop, whatever you're on, and you can basically play videos and whatnot off the internet, and everybody
Okay.
can watch it.
All right. Well, I've got a great movie, and I doubt hardly anyone in this chat has ever seen it. And it's a revenge flick like you wouldn't believe. The only unfortunate thing is the hero is a woman.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever heard of a movie called I'll Piss on Your Grave?
I'll piss. I don't think I have.
Oh, this chick, it was in the 70s movie. This chick is a writer, and she goes and rents this little bungalow out in the middle of BFE, and she just wants to live there for a while and write her novel or whatever she's going to write. And she ends up getting gang raped by a bunch of like biker dudes.
Oh, man.
Or these guys, and they brutalize her. And so there's a period of time that goes by, and she freaking hunts every one of them down and basically honey traps them. And
Oh, man.
she gets this one dude. Oh God, it was bad. She gets this one dude in a bathtub with her, naked in this bathtub. It's like a bubble bath. And she starts like reaching over and grabbing his cock and stuff. And he's laying back and enjoy the show. And she grabs this fucking butcher knife from beside the tub, and she cuts it off right there in the tub.
Oh, God.
That's called Piss on Your Grave. What a great freaking movie.
That makes my nerves hurt, man. Oh, God.
Oh, Indy says he's seen it.
Oh,
and
geez,
Squirrel Slayer
man.
says, I heard about that movie. Yeah, I don't even remember how the hell I come across it. It was on cable one night real late, and I don't know if it was on it wasn't like an Elvira show or something like that. It must have been some like some old school horror show, you know. They'd show just off the wall B movies, you know. It was one of them deals that kind of they showed you the like Motel Hell. You ever seen that? Yeah. It's kind of the same type of deal. They'd show you these B-rated, you know, movies.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll never forget that because the title, I'll Piss on Your Grave. And I'm like, dang, that's to the point.
Straightforward.
Did you get my number in the that private chat?
Yeah.
Get out of the comments and go to the private. Okay. Yeah, just send me a text, and so I know it's you, and then that way you have my contact. I know Hemi does, and Indy does also now. So
yeah.
But yeah, that sounds like fun. Hemi was saying something. He has a Flickster account. He can watch anything.
Yeah.
Is that the sail in the high seas type of situation you got there?
Okay, I didn't even see that.
I know Hemi wants to be a pirate.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it's something you can do now on Discord call chats. Like, you just share your screen and everybody can hop in on and watch it.
That's pretty cool. That sure takes away from YouTube and all the stuff like Billy Von Baum's got to do. I've only got the one phone, so when he does his little movie things, I can see the chat, but I can't see the movie that they're watching because I can't be in both, you know.
Yeah.
Because I think you have to be in one on a computer, and then you can use your phone to look at the chat or whatever. You have to be kind of logged into two different places. Now, I've tried on settings. I've tried on Shinobi's to kind of reduce down some of the stuff because I mean I get 20, 30 notifications a day, but I can't seem to, you know, from just everything, all directions. Is that just how that works?
I guess so. For some reason, I don't get them all and on time. So like every once in a while, they'll build up, and then like later on, I'll get like a 25 new notifications. You
Oh
know.
wow. Mine are pretty mine are pretty uh I mean accurate. They'll say, uploaded at 4:53 in the afternoon and it's 4:54, I mean it's
Hmm.
seems like that I get them pretty quick, but I'm also in um a pretty small town. They've got, you've got the carrier that I use, and then you have Verizon. You have two carriers. We have 9,000 people, so I don't think the bandwidth is getting used up kind of, quite like in a larger metropolitan area, where there's 20,
Yeah.
30,000 people on their phone. So Hemi says, no, 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 no. So that means yes, 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 yes. You have to set your settings to only notify at mentions. Tech
uh,
illiterate monkey. Yes, I am. And I am an ape, not a monkey, you damn Canadian. Learn the difference. I know you got snow monkeys up there, but that's something different.
uh,
I like him, even though he treats me badly.
oh yeah.
He's mean to me.
Dang it, Hemi.
But he's Brandon's co-pilot, so he's basically Brandon's biatch. And he's a dick nosed monkey. Yeah. We seem to have a lot of them dick nosed monkeys up there.
Indy said racist against apes.
That's right. I'm pulling a Mitchell. You racists. I heard from Dak the other day. I had sent him a text after he popped in and made some comments and a donation on Hammerhand stream the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I sent him a text and he replied, and he hadn't replied in quite a while to me. I've been sending him one, every once in a while, telling him everybody's thinking about him and praying for him. He said that he was not doing good that day.
Oh
So,
man.
he's still pretty sick. I think he got the beer flu while he was in the hospital, and I think he's still in the hospital. I'm not for sure.
Oh man.
So, but everybody keep him in your thoughts. If you have his contact information, if you've got his email or you got his phone number, send him a text and let him know you're thinking about him, because
Yeah.
it sounds like he's having a pretty rough time of it.
I
And
only
him,
have his Discord information, and that's about it.
and so Hemi says he's still in the hospital. So yeah, and
Oh
I am
man.
so fucking pissed. Remember last year or earlier in the year when he was sick and he wanted to go to the hospital and they fucking turned him down because he didn't have the jibby jab.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they let him in and they basically put him in a broom closet in a fucking basement with no windows. And then finally they let him into a regular person's room.
I sure do. I remember it.
Yeah, staying for the free rent and the shitty food.
Yeah. Oh damn, man.
Yeah, that hospital food is terrible. You'd think they'd try to take care of you, but I think they're just trying to get repeat customers. Last
Oh
year
yeah.
last November when I was in the hospital for 5 days with the beer flu, because it turned into double pneumonia, they were giving you Cocoa Puffs, one fried egg, one half a piece of toast, and a
Oh
thing of orange juice, and then a little container of milk and some Cocoa Puffs. I'm like, what kind of shit breakfast is
yeah.
this?
What is that, man? Like
Probably getting slow jacked and his balls rubbed.
sponge bath.
That
Golly, man.
if that universal health care includes that, that might be worth looking into.
Sponge baths. Sweet. Oh yeah.
That's one thing. When I was in the hospital at 15, I had to have surgery, and they I had some complications on a knee surgery, so I was in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days with a fever they couldn't explain, and
Oh man.
they offered to come in, and guy comes in. Would you like a sponge bath? And I was like, no, you can leave that thing here and the sponge and the water, and I'll bathe myself, thank you.
Yeah. Golly. Man.
And Hemi, I eat lots of steak and lots of eggs.
There you go. That's a
Ooh,
good breakfast.
he's getting fast jacked, no lube, and his balls stomped. Damn, he's at a dominatrix hospital.
Oh. Yikes.
Hopefully, there's no TikTok nurses dancing around like a bunch of fucking idiots. Did you see that? I think Salty Cracker had it on there today. Some Ukrainian slore out there in full kit, battle rattle kit, doing a TikTok dance.
Oh no. I gotta go see that.
Yeah, I think he had it. And then I saw somebody else had put it up. I don't think it was Based Chris. It might have been, or maybe Chronic did, but somebody I've seen it a couple of different times. But yeah, they're out there in a war zone doing TikTok videos. Kind of reminds you of all the nurse TikTok videos they had while the hospitals were being overrun and they were stacking people outside like cordwood, but they had time to coordinate freaking dance routines. Yeah, I think it was a Ukrainian soldier, but I don't think there's any sound, so it could be anybody just faking something too.
Yeah, you got people's lives at stake and you're out there dancing and
yeah. The clean soldier. Yeah, she was pretty clean for being in a war zone. Like maybe she just crawled out of a truck. Maybe she's a truck driver.
Maybe
she's a fluffer.
Yes, they are, Squirrel. Yes, they indeed are. No shame.
Hammerhand invited people to his TikTok account, and I just can't do. I won't do it. I don't get on. I don't have YouTube, or I have YouTube, but I've never had Facebook or any other social media to speak of. So
I've got this, and I've got Facebook, and that's about as far as it goes for me.
Yeah, I've never had a Facebook account. I really don't care what people have for breakfast in the morning. They want to post a picture of it. If I had Facebook, everybody would ban me because I would just take pictures of their morning shit and send it to everybody and say, thinking of you. Oh, look, I had some corn last night. Is that a peanut? Something,
Yeah.
I would be shit posting all the time. I'd be showing poop all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
I get in trouble on a regular basis on YouTube. I mean Facebook. They don't like me on there.
Hemi says I could put my post of steak and eggs after I'm done with them. Yes. After they've been through the recycling center.
Yeah, I get on there and I've got to I don't know, man. I read the stuff that people put onto some of these posts, and I just got to respond, and then I get kicked off for 30 days.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd make it past 1 or 2 comments. I'd probably get the axe. And now I have Discord, and I put a snide comment once in a while in there, but it seems like you can get away with it there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't put anything in there that would out and out get me banned from any other platform that I could tell. I'm not going to say something really stupid. You can come after me and try to dox me. You're not going to accomplish anything. So, you know. Then you get these fuckers. Oh, I'm going to come over and kick your ass. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Well, it'll eventually get like it is at YouTube. The more people goes over to Discord, and they start going over there and conversing and stuff, it'll be like YouTube, and then they'll start censoring it too.
Yeah. All right, Hemi, when he comes back, I'll tell him to drop the StreamYard link again.
We sure
Even though
will.
nobody wants to talk to your hateful ass, but I guess we'll allow it.
That's
I'll
what I
you
tell
what,
people.
if that Polska Bob's hanging out lurking right now, I'm gunning for you, Bob.
Did he get you?
He got me the other night. What the hell was? I think we're on Cush's stream. I got a wrench on Cush's stream. Where the fuck were we?
He got you and
Ginger
somebody else,
hamster.
right?
He got me on the ginger hamster.
Oh well.
I put a comment and he timed me out for 300 seconds. I was like, you little bastard. But he's got a wrench on every freaking site I'm on, you know.
He got me on where was that at? I think it was damn, where was it at? I don't remember, but he got me too. He was like, okay, now we're even.
Oh, Hemi says, you just need to listen. I don't need y'all to talk. Oh, okay. I'm sorry there, Hemi.
Don't give in,
You
Hemi.
know what? You know what's funny about this is that Bob, I think, has taken the fall for a couple of these things because I happen to know that Mr. Hemi 4-Speed freaking timed me out on a channel, and I blame Bob, and Hemi laughed and laughed and laughed.
Well, he got reprimanded by Brother Mohammed for doing that. Polska did.
Oh,
So
he
people's
did.
taking notice. Yeah, people's taking notice of what he's doing.
Yeah, look at him. He's laughing at me. Yeah, he thought it was funny shit. And then somebody else banged, oh, Riggs. And frickin' Riggs got me too. And I blamed Bob.
It's all your fault, Bob.
He's the instigator in it. He started it.
Golly.
Man, I think Brandon took that girl to the porta potty. He was just gonna go shut his doors. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I noticed it had a his and hers porta potty over
there. Yeah, I think he's clapping some cakes. One of the devil's greatest tricks. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nuking somebody on a stream and then blaming somebody else or letting them take the fall.
Yeah, Mohammed told Polska Bob that, hey brother, this is a free speech platform, man. Why are you timing people out?
Yeah, and Mohammed's he's pretty level-headed, pretty mellow guy too. That's pretty funny though. Bob got under his skin a little bit.
Yeah.
He may not have realized that's just a little game we play.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you get some of these people in there. Holy smokes! And then these stupid sex bots always popping in and shit.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, I was on Red Rhino's stream the other night, and golly, if his chat didn't get flooded with them.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a bad problem right now with like trolls and bots on top of that coming into his chat while people are having a conversation.
I wonder what started that. He pissed somebody off.
I don't know.
It's almost like that. It's almost like YouTube can just send like a bot army on your ass, just sick them on you, you know.
Right?
Brandon's unsure of which porta potty to use. Yeah, it's the one that says hems and thems and herms and all the fucking made up words.
Yeah.
We had a guy. He no longer works for the railroad. I think he got basically medicaled out before his official retirement age. And he was a man when I hired on in 1995. He became a woman. Well, he never had the full surgery. He grew a set of jugs and grew his hair out. And I never. We had to go to a touchy feely class with HR. He give him a special bathroom and the HR guy goes, "Oh, is there any questions?" And I said, "Yeah. Are you guys putting this program out so you don't get sued? And that's the only reason we're sitting here." And he looked at me and he goes, "Yes." And I was like, "Whoa!" An HR guy actually answered truthfully.
Oh wow. It does make you wonder, like, why they cave so easy to all this.
Yeah, it's like less than 10% of the world population, but we've all got to accept it, and now they have more rights than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Something's wrong. If you get in a fight with somebody and they happen to be a homosexual and you didn't know, but you get the better of them and you put a whooping on them, they can say that's a hate crime.
Oh yeah.
But if he puts a whooping on you, that isn't a hate crime.
Oh yeah.
So there's Chris Mitchell. Good evening, the Emperor or Empress. I don't know. You may have new pronouns since the last time I talked to you. I can't say. So
speak of him and he shall appear.
Yes.
I think it was Rad asking for him a while ago in his chat. Said he hadn't seen Chris in a long time. So yeah, Chris, if you're listening, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so Chris, if you're listening, Rebel Against Defeat misses you, buddy.
Yeah, I almost thought maybe Mitchell got put in YouTube jail or something, because I've seen him in a couple of streams, but it was, I think, last week.
Yeah. Well, the last one I remember him doing was the one where we was on with LaFonda.
Oh yeah. Yeah, LaFonda's smoke detector kept chirping.
Golly. Miss LaFonda.
I'm so sad to hear that Kip passed away, but I'm glad that LaFonda's doing better.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, so whatever happened to Uncle Rico? Did he go pro? Was he able to go to NFL? Why yes, he was.
You know, I bet I could throw that ball over that mountain over there.
And he like drives. Was it Napoleon drives that van to the drive-in, and it like the camper shell's too big to fit under the awning?
Yeah, they. Do you ever watch the bloopers or the behind the stuff on that? Because the guy that plays Uncle Rico is a vegetarian, and they made him. He was always eating steak in that movie.
Oh God!
So they show him when he's eating that steak on the front porch, and Kip's sitting next to him, and he grabs that steak and chucks it out there and hits Napoleon in the side of the head while he's riding up on that bike. If you watch that, he takes a bite of steak and he's chewing it, and he palms that steak. He spits it out into his hand, and then he grabs that other steak, that the rest of that steak, and chucks it. But yeah, he did not eat. He doesn't eat meat, so he says every scene I'm trying to eat a steak.
Man, that movie's great. They filmed that up there near y'all somewhere, I think.
They filmed it in Preston, Idaho, which is a highly Mormon community in
Oh,
southern Idaho. It's not very far from the Utah border. Actually, it's very close to Utah. Beautiful
oh
area.
wow.
Yeah, because the guys that made Napoleon Dynamite were from Preston. They went to that high school, and the half of the kids in that school were students at the time in that school.
Oh
And if
wow.
you watch the credits, there's tons of them that have the same last names. They're all families that they got kids in a couple of different grades or their cousins. So yeah, you watch the credits on there. There's a lot of people with the same last names, families. So
Well, I'll be known. Yeah, I
yeah,
do a lot of like filming location hunting. Like that's one of my hobbies that I like to do. And it took me up there to see all that. Yeah, that's a beautiful place up there. Really, all that farmland and stuff.
yeah, and it's got the mountains out right outside of it too. Some hills.
Hmm.
I would definitely call them mountains, but they were, there's some higher elevation around there. So, yep, I grew up in eastern Washington, so I was used to trees and mountains everywhere, and moved to Nebraska, and I never lived in a place where you can get on a little higher spot and see 25, 30 miles in every direction.
Yeah. Oh
One thing
yeah,
about it, though, they
absolutely.
can't sneak up on you.
Yeah. Yes, actually, Mr. Hemi, I do watch Adam the Wolf. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Have you ever seen Adam the Wolf? Hey,
Outlaw the Woo?
yeah, his name is Adam the Wolf. He was telling me
Oh,
about Adam the
oh.
Wolf. Yeah,
Um, I
he does
don't.
filming locations.
He does film. Oh, filming location. Oh, yeah, I think I have.
And like he'll go to like the first McDonald's in the country, or he'll go to like where Pepsi was made, the town where Pepsi was made, or Dr.
Yeah,
Pepper. He does those
yeah,
type of videos.
yeah. I watched a couple of them. He was going to some. It was in Nevada, I think, and it was some freaking like ghost town that at one time was really booming, and but I can't remember what they were famous for. But yeah, I've stood right in the door of the original Starbucks in
Oh,
Seattle,
really?
and it is a
Nice.
fucking shithole. It's tiny. It's right next to every movie that has Seattle in it. You have the Pike Place Market right there where they throw the fish.
Yeah, yeah.
You've seen that where the guys throw the salmon back and forth, and that's basically like a 3 or 4 level boardwalk. You can walk along that, and then there's like 3 or 4 levels below it. You take steps down, and there'll be shops running along that, and it's all basically wood. You're walking on a boardwalk, but it's like 4 levels.
Oh, wow.
And that first Starbucks, if you're looking at that sign that says Pike Place Market and those big
Yeah.
red letters, the first Starbucks, if you hang a right if you're looking at that sign, you hang a right, you'd be going directly north, because that sign, you're looking directly west, and right behind that sign is Puget Sound. So you're looking at
Nice.
saltwater right past that. And
Nice.
so you just take a right and you walk. God, that's not even. I don't think it's even 50, maybe 75 yards. And there's
Ooh.
the original Starbucks, the first location, and it has the original. If I remember right, it has the original logo, which was a mermaid that was topless and you could see tits. It was
Nice.
like a cartoon mermaid, kind of like they have now, but it was, you could see tits on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't drink their coffee because they're a bunch of freaking socialist scumbags. The president,
I
their
don't
owner,
either.
the owner is a fucking douchebag, kind of like the Nike and the Levi
I don't
presidents and
either.
CEOs. But it was kind of neat seeing the first one, because now you get anywhere you go in the United States and you can't not find a stupid ass Starbucks.
Yeah, he took people on a journey on that video to the very first original McDonald's, built 50, was it 55? Somewhere thereabout.
Yeah,
It's got
somewhere
the
around
got
there.
the golden arches built into the building,
Yeah,
and it
I've
was
seen a story on the first one, but I don't know. It wasn't that guy. Yeah, but I've seen that where Ray Kroc, wasn't it?
yeah,
He was the
it
first.
was
He was the
still it was still in operation from what he said.
yeah. Yeah, there was some hijinks and shenanigans going with that whole deal too. There was a lot of backstabbing going on with that, when they were trying to get that restaurant going. And
Oh yeah, he found the original Taco Bell too.
Ray Kroc did?
No. Adam the Woo. He found the original Taco Bell.
Wow. Really?
He's found the original Dairy Queen. I think he's found. Oh God. He did a bit, I believe, on Dog and Suds, which is a brand that's like up there near where y'all are at, like a drive-in.
What's it called? Dog and Suds?
Yeah, I believe he did a video on that Dog and Suds. It's like a drive-in type deal where they sell like root beer and hot dogs and hamburgers, stuff like that.
Huh, I've never heard of them.
I think he found one of the original Whataburgers.
Oh yeah. I think I went to one Whataburger down in Texas. We were down there on a safety campaign with the mechanics out on the rail gangs, and I think we went to a Whataburger, if I remember right. It was nothing spectacular, It was like, okay, I've been to one. Some people really like them. Some people really like. Was it Fat Burger? Is that another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say that I went to one of those in California, and I was like, eh. Oh well.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you know people that can grill and cook, way better.
Oh
way
yeah.
better. I'd rather eat grilled food than eat fast food any day of the week.
Emmy says, I think the doors have knocked Brandon unconscious and he can't press his medic alert. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up button.
Dude, have you seen that one Life Alert commercial where the old lady's like sprawled out on the floor? Like she literally don't even look like she's in the floor needing help. She's just like she's kind of chilling on her elbow.
Yeah.
And she's like, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. And she's just like leaned over against her elbow like, oh lady, get up.
And then she's like, hey, what are you doing later?
Yeah. These commercials, man.
I can't believe how many damn dating like Filipinos, talk to Slavic women, all over in my feeds, going through videos and stuff. It's like, geez.
Or the infamous, have you or a loved one had experiences with Lake Lejeune?
Oh, yeah.
I get those all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like, I think Billy Von Baum put out a deal, and he says, 20 years from now, it's, have you or anybody you know died from the beer vax? Call now. I don't think it's going to be 20 years. Hey, he didn't get knocked unconscious. You're around.
Yeah, I'm around. I went in checking on my paperwork. They're not done with my paperwork yet.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, these guys get paid by the hour or by the fucking trip?
Fuck if I know. You wouldn't think they'd put $1 million worth of fucking food on my truck and not have the paperwork to show for it.
Yeah.
How'd they know what to fucking load? I don't fucking believe them.
Well, Hemi is scratching at the door wanting to be let in whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
I think he wants to. Yeah.
No, there's no Hemi in the queue.
No,
he's neither a cool looking card nor a dick nosed monkey.
He wants to put the link in so he can get in. And then he wants to monopolize the conversation, doesn't want us to talk. We're just to listen to what that dick-nosed monkey has to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was all kinds of rumors of you taking somebody to the shitters, but you couldn't tell if it was the his or hers or them's. You were confused, Brandon.
The Zers.
The Zers.
I get confused. I get confused a lot. I'm
Mm.
old.
I hear you.
I had one guy today try and tell me that, well, millennials weren't the ones who were fucking walking around like they rented the place. It was the Generation Ys.
Hmm.
And I just don't think that he understood the fucking joke.
Oh, I didn't know you were telling a joke. I didn't understand it
Oh.
either, and I'm a frickin' Gen Xer.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Well, I'm a Gen Xer too. They're walking around like they rent the place
Yeah.
versus walking
Oh.
around like they own the place.
Oh, yes, okay.
Like I said, Brandon, I'm slow, man. Sometimes.
Well, sometimes I don't hear so fast.
And sometimes my jokes suck.
I didn't want to say that, but I agree with you.
Yeah. Have you or
All
a
right.
loved one?
I would like
Go
you
ahead.
all to give a warm MGTOW World Tour welcome to our own dick-nosed monkey, Mr. Hemi Foreskin.
Where is he?
Ta-da!
There he is.
Ah, there he is. It's a miracle.
It is a miracle.
Canned applause after an entrance like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
He'll be here all week. Try the veal.
Exactly. No, what I wanted to say to you, Abe, if you can change the settings in your Discord, I know you don't know what to do right now, but if you change them so it's set to only notify you at mentions, so whenever somebody mentions your name, like at Agape Ape, like they kind of have to tag you, and then you'll get notified. But all the other conversations that go down won't tip off a notification on your phone.
Yeah, because I'm getting a ton of them, and it's conversations between other people, and then Riggs. You know, I don't mind seeing some of the stuff he sends in, but holy moly, does he send in some funny shit?
Yeah, and
oh my god,
he's a night owl too, eh? So he'll wake you up and shit.
Oh yeah, because is he working midnights now?
I think he's on swing shift this week.
Swings,
too.
okay, yeah.
Working
and then
that corrugator, making them
then
cardboard
Shinobi.
boxes.
Shinobi's over in Australia,
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yeah, so he's like day after tomorrow ahead of you.
Yeah, he's from the future.
Yes. He's going forward in reverse.
But yeah, like because the Shinobi's is so big and really worldwide, it's kind of a busy, noisy server. That Chaos is one that we're all pretty much within an hour or two time zone. So yeah, it's a little quieter over there. But
okay, yeah, he once I go to bed, if it's dark in the room and the phone isn't moving or anything, it usually quiets down. I may hear one or two little clicks because I just have it so it barely makes an audible sound when something comes onto the phone. And after about 45 minutes, there's nothing else. It's kind of like quiet. It just goes dead. But by God, if you turn the light on and get up to go take a piss, ding, 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 ding.
They're watching.
Phone, yeah, the phone's just waiting, and you let out a big old fart in the middle of the night. Ding, ding. Yeah, when you start talking to yourself and then your phone starts answering your question, you know they're listening.
Yeah. And your other thing that you guys were talking about, Billy Von Bomb's video, do you know anybody in 10 years that was harmed by that?
Yeah.
If you guys got any insurers in your portfolios, I'd say drop them now. They're going to lose their fucking shirts over the next 5 years.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to figure out a way to sue, because our government made it so you can't sue them. You can't sue the pharmaceutical companies. So somebody's gonna have to is going to be held responsible, but I just don't know who the hell it's going to be right now.
Just the amount of life insurance payouts are going to cripple them. Like, they're not going to be able to, they're going to close their doors and be like, sorry, thanks for paying us all those years, but we're bankrupt.
Yeah. I don't have anything right now on it. So
a lot of people don't know it. You just go to the bank and you invest in like blue chip shit through your mutual funds. They usually have a few insurers in that pool.
Yeah, I probably do in my 401k. I'd have to go look.
I'd be get rid of them, man. Get rid of them.
Change it to something else.
I think that one insurer's already been the canary in the coal mine and said what they had a 40% increase over 1 year of like payouts.
Yeah, and they can't figure out. It must be sudden adult death syndrome that's getting all of them.
And people dying of joy and climate change and all that shit.
Yes, and cold showers and hot showers and breathing and not breathing. All these things can cause you to decease yourself.
I want to go out like Kevin Samuels.
Balls
banging
deep.
a mediocre whore.
I don't know if she was mediocre. Apparently, she fucking gave out a good orgasm.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm.
Kevin Samuels, he fucking got it. Died on a downstroke.
He seemed like he was in fairly good shape, but he drank Red Bulls like they were going out of style. That might have had something to do with the ticker.
And he did a bunch of cocaine.
Oh, well, that Red Bull gives you wings. Colombian marching powder gives you something else.
Jet engines.
But the Colombian marching powder might give you a shrunken soldier. Kind of like whiskey dick, just a little bit worse.
Oh, they want me to back up because this guy can't fucking drive, okay? How many other people got to go out of this place while I'm fucking sitting around waiting?
I counted
at least 4 fucking trucks.
I think they said, look at that gringo in the suspenders. Let's fuck with him.
I'm sure that's exactly what they fucking said. Let's fuck with him.
They're in the red.
Well, you are an oppressor.
Right, I'm a colonizer.
Yes. Colonizer, oppressor.
Are you wearing the red or green today, Brandon?
I'm wearing red, but I have black and yellow too.
They think the Super Mario can fucking wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just eats a couple of mushrooms, huh? He goes and battles the Donkey Kong. He'll be okay.
Why is the plumber driving the truck?
Because he's got a lot of pipe to lay.
Why is he not making a pizza, huh?
Because he did not want to cut his salami.
Did you eat in any good Hispanic type restaurants in Laredo during your stay?
I most certainly did.
Yeah. Did you have some Barracuda Menudo?
No. barbacoa. I think we figured out that's what it actually said.
Yes.
Just like Chris Mitchell, he would make good barbacoa.
He might be a little tough. And his blood sugar is all off, so that probably affects the meat too.
Well, he'd just be really sweet then, wouldn't he?
Tastes like insulin.
How is your Wilford Brimley disease going, Mitchell? Are you doing better with your diabetes?
He's apparently cured it.
He's cured it?
Yeah, he sold his soul to the liberal cause, and now, you know.
Oh, that's right. He's a gun-grabbing Justine Castro supporter now.
Yep.
I don't know if I can be his friend anymore. I was going to come up and see his ass this summer when I was going to ride my motorcycle up to Canada. But I don't know.
He'll grab your gun.
Well, I
Babe,
can't
just
can't bring the
take
gun.
take a long enough rope to make a noose.
Okay. I'll make a door closure handle for a garage door, and we'll talk about
That's
it.
right.
He says he'll be sweetmeat.
He'll be sweet meat.
I don't know. Probably gamey.
I bet he's rank. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Chris. I hope you're getting stuff under control, because last time I talked to you, you were having some difficulties with your eyeballs and stuff. So I'm hoping everything's getting better for you, my friend.
From what he said last night, the vision is the only thing that didn't come back. He's still have an issue with the vision, but apparently his blood sugar is stable now. So
stay away from the carbs, Chris Mitchell. No more pizza pies for you, huh? The love of Justine Castro took my diabetes away. All hail our God King on earth, Justine.
hallelujah.
I picked it, Justine. Yeah, boy, he's really swallowing the Kool-Aid. You ever heard of Jim Jones? We're going to take you to Guyana.
Yep, we used to have Jim Jones parties to raise money for the rugby team that I played on.
Jim Jones parties? So you would sell spiked Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Kool-Aid and Everclear.
Oh, you made that grape drink? That's grape drink.
Grape drink.
Yeah.
Some people call it jungle juice.
The eye stuff is not going anywhere. Oh, fuck, that sucks. And now he said the man was a saint. I think his brain's been corrupted.
They must have gave him the jab while he was in there. Now he's like the Manchurian candidate.
Yep, I think they gave him 3 of them right up his piss hole when he wasn't looking.
Yeah, it's like they gave 5 to Chronic. But Chris is a little bit smaller. He doesn't have the muscle mass. Tell me, Chris, did it hurt when they put those shots in your urethra?
Yeah, they couldn't just slide it in there and let it go. They had to actually jab aside.
Fucking the thought of it hurts.
Oh. I got tested for
They had to
VD.
perforate his urethra.
Yeah, I had a VD test one time. And I had no symptoms. I knew I was clean, but the girl I was with insisted on it. And me being the blue-pilled simp that I was, I went to my doctor and have him shove a giant fucking Q-tip up my piss hole and then turn that thing around, spin it around, and it felt like it had barbed wire on the end of it.
She was just trying to find out which one of you dicks gave it to her.
Yeah, it was quite an experience, and I never had to go through it again, thankfully, and never will. But yeah, he goes, "Are you having any symptoms?" I said, "No." "Are you having any burning when you're pissing or anything?" "Nope." He stuck that sucker in there, and I was standing up against the exam table, and my knees buckled, and I let out a yelp, and he goes, did that hurt? And I said, what the fuck did you think? And those were thin walls in those exam rooms, man. I know everybody in that place heard me. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like they got freaking, if anybody's had that, I'm sure there's somebody in here that's probably had to have that done.
Oh, I'm sure Mitchell's had it a few times.
Yeah.
I got tested, but they didn't fucking stick anything in my dick.
Yeah, this thing was it looked just like a Q-tip, but it was a wooden handled Q-tip. And it was about the handle on it was like 8 or 9 inches long, and I told him, I said, you ain't gonna need all that. The way I'm shrunk up right now, you're gonna be lucky to grab the head. You're gonna need some pliers and pull that out. That turtle is crawling away. Yeah, that sucked. God, that sucked.
They can just test from a urine analysis now.
Well, this was, when was this?
When they did me, they fucking took blood and piss. Piss and blood and piss. Yay, STD test.
Yeah, they this was this would have been 2005, I think. Yeah, 2005.
Well, the blood would have shown like HIV and hep shit, but the piss test was for like gonorrhea, chlamydia, tripe, those types. You got the full panel.
Yep.
Yeah, all I got was the Q-tip.
You feel gypped?
Yeah, he basically told me, he goes, yeah, this is pretty much a waste of time. I said, just do it. And he did it. And I was like, damn, that was a waste of time, and it hurt like hell. And then it wasn't too long after. Nope, I didn't.
Then it was a total waste of time.
Yes, it was. And the thing that sucked about the whole situation is that she was she was fun. Man, she was fun.
Somebody else thought she was fun too.
Yeah. While I'm over there getting the Q-tip treatment, she's getting freaking rotted out, probably.
She didn't get it from you. You don't get them from toilet seats.
No, she didn't. Well, she did. She was clean. She had a freaking complete freaking. She was ex-military, and then she was a RN. Boy, those are 2 red flags. Stay away from those, especially because she was Navy, ex-Navy, and a nurse.
What was her motivation to get you?
You can't trust any of them fucking Navy fuckers.
Yeah,
this guy would know.
Yeah, she had a complete like physical from like her military. Once a year she'd have to go in and get a military physical or whatever, and she had a complete freaking blood work. I mean, everything tested. She had sheets of stuff, and then she's like, well, I have to know that you're clean. And I'm like, yeah, you're the only one I've been with for fucking ever. Well, and then she just sat there and guilted. And then I go do it, and then she breaks up with me. I was like, oh, you fucking bitch.
But she was already sleeping with
you. Yeah. I mean, we'd already.
Not the smartest fucking knife in the drawer, is she?
No. She's actually very intelligent, but she was a woman. So, but her deal was, she's very, she never said she was a hardcore feminist, but she was one of them boss bitches, there ain't no man gonna tell me what to do and blah, blah, blah. And yeah.
Oh, you liked it. You like getting pushed around?
No, we actually butted heads about things, but you just, when you're thinking you're getting a sniff of that, you're like, well, I can put up with a little bit of bullshit. Now my bullshit meter is pegged, and I don't put up with any bullshit. But it took me 2 marriages and 2 divorces to get to that point in life.
You're right.
Kind of like old Brandon.
Ronan.
Hello,
Mine
Mile
was
High,
more
Ronan.
expensive.
It cost you a lot of money. I got out of mine really good.
Yeah, the first one cost me a lot of money. The second one, not so much. But
Yeah, you just ran out of the country.
well, yeah, they both cost me a house.
Yeah.
The first one
mine.
had fucking what they call it. Where you got to pay the woman just because she was alive, and then you got to do the child support, or as I like to call it, mommy support.
Yeah, you had spousal support just because she was breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she lost that 3 months into it because she had the guy fucking who she was cheating on me with move in with her. But I had to hire a fucking private investigator to.
So you Magnum PI'd her ass, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she would have double dipped for sure, as long as she could.
And while I was at it, I had him do a fucking financial fucking evaluation on her. Turned out the bitch fucking over the years had squirreled away $800,000.
Holy shit! She embezzled 800 grand out of you.
Yeah, she'd been putting it away. It was her fucking plan for a long time.
Yep. Devious cunt.
And I had, I fucking let her do all the bookkeeping and manage all the fucking household bills and shit like that. That was a fucking mistake.
Yeah, I kind of ran into a similar situation there, but it wasn't that. The bills were getting paid, but her bills, some of the money was coming from credit cards because she wasn't making enough money and she wouldn't discuss it with me. And I thought we were doing okay. So that was kind of the straw that broke the back. She would never tell me how much credit card debt she was in, but she didn't want my money. She didn't want me to bail her out. So the divorce happened and she got the house, but that meant she had to refinance it and put it in her name. And I got the house paid off on my credit. So I come out of the divorce with a paid off house, a paid off camper. And now she has a house loan for the amount for the house to refinance it and the money that she had to come up with for the credit cards. So now she moved. She had her boyfriend move in just recently, I guess, and usually when they monkey branch or they get divorced, they try to go up. But she went down, way freaking down on this one. She must have fell and landed on a branch. So. Yeah, the guy she's with now, he smokes pot like it's his full-time job. He has a menial job, and he's been fired from every previous job because of getting hurt and being on, smoking weed. And yeah, he moved into my old house, and now it's her old house. And I'm thinking, wow, you really did it. You really rose up.
Yep.
Oh well. Not my problem, not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah.
Yiddish, right to not ever get married, sign that marriage contract.
You guys are very wise never to have gotten married. And then we have Hemi, our dick-nosed monkey, our very own RPM.
That's me.
Red-pilled married.
Red pill monkey.
So how long you been married, Hemi?
18.
18 years. and happy every moment, I bet. Oh, somebody has a snake in the room.
Where's Pliskin? I don't see him.
Yeah. And Yeetus, you're quite a bit younger than us, so for you to learn that and to know that before you get to my age or Brandon's, you really got on top of it. I
Well,
congratulate you.
Yeetus had a father that told him what's what.
Yeah, you know. My dad was kind of a turd. You know, he was cheated on my mom and bailed when I was like 2 years old, and he was never faithful to a woman. But I wouldn't say he was red pilled. He was a pussy hound. I mean, he loved getting that pussy, so he wasn't red pilled at all. But he did try to stay away from them getting any of his money and stuff. But you know, he was a different kind of person for sure. Not a real good role model, I can say that.
My folks have been married 55 years.
Your folks have been married for 55?
Yeah.
That is a hell of an accomplishment in this day and age.
Yes, it is.
I was like the first one in my family to get a divorce. And like all like uncles, everything. Yeah, it was kind of unheard of.
Well, I have a.
Go ahead. You have a hemorrhoid?
Yes.
I was going to say my folks got married in 1964.
My grandparents on the mom's side were married for, I think they made it over 50 before my grandfather passed away. And I have an aunt, or I had an uncle, and his aunt, or my aunt just passed away. His wife just passed away in May or March. I think March is when I had to go back. And they were married for 42 years before she passed away. And then on my dad's side, I had an uncle and an aunt that were married, never got divorced, and she passed away, and then he passed away here a couple years ago. But yeah, on both sides of my family, I've only had one set of grandparents stay married until one of them died, and then one uncle on each side have a wife that they originally married and never got divorced. Everyone else had at least one divorce. So it's pretty bad odds. But I didn't have a huge family either. You know, both sides, you know, you could less than 20 people in my family on both sides.
We're moving.
Yeah, I'm tired of fucking sitting there and people coming in and shining their fucking headlights in my eyes.
Keep it safe and sane, 10 and 2 and under 5 miles an hour, Brad.
But we're going 2 miles an hour, so we don't trigger our fucking automatic clock.
So, once you do get the go ahead, you're blasted up to northern Texas then tonight, starting tonight?
I'm gonna start tonight. I've got fucking 3 hours and 26 minutes left on my clock, though. So
before your 11 hours is up, or your
before my 14's up.
14's up. Okay, yeah. You just don't have any. You don't have any driving time today. You're just running out of time.
Yeah.
Running out of shift. Okay. Well, where the hell are you going to get with 2.5 hours out of Laredo, out in the middle of nowhere?
No, with 2 hours I can get to fucking San Antonio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that close down there. I was talking to my buddy tonight. We went out and had something to eat, and he was he was talking about different places that he's worked. You know, in 2000, I think 11, they had those bad floods in the Midwest and down into Texas and everything. And he went down there and he was working out of Amarillo. And he says, this is 2011. And the crime was so bad and the homelessness and people robbing train crews and coming up to him. He said that we had armed special agents for the railroad and they were armed with ARs. And they came to the hotel where they were at and says, okay, you're going to get on this van. We're going to take you down to the yards. We will escort you from here in the van down to the yards. We'll escort you to your train. And when you got to go walk your power and go release your handbrakes, we will escort you while you do that. And we will be here until you are moving down the rail. And he said, if anybody comes up to you and demands anything from you, like a strong arm robbery, he said, give it to them. We'll figure it out later. If they want your radio or your wallet or anything like that. So that tells me that it had a lot of people that probably got knives or guns pulled on them and robbed while they had armed security just to get on a train. He said the Cicero yard up in Chicago was the same way. I was like, dang. I said, I didn't realize it was that tough down there. And he goes, it was creepy. He said, you didn't go anywhere without these guys and they're loaded up. And I'm like, Jesus. Wow, here, you know, they just get out of the van, get on, no big deal. If you see a bum on there, you say, get out of here, and they bail out, you know. But now they have locks on the locomotives. It used to be you could just crawl up on a locomotive, you could ride it all over the country until, you know, somebody caught you. Now they're all locked up. So nothing scarier than working midnights, walking into a dark locomotive cab and seeing a dog or hearing a dog or seeing somebody as you come in with a flashlight reflecting when you're expecting an empty cab. There's a couple of people in there. It gets the heart pumping.
Yes, sir.
So now you're just waiting for your bill of lading?
Yeah.
Jesus, Pete. You might be spending the night in that frickin' parking lot.
I might.
Way
I
of the
think it's nice.
road, Brandon. Get your piss jug out and leave them a piss jug in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
You've been checking out any tattoo parlors along your way? Because you need to get one of those way of the road tattoos. Show that you're a true trucker. You'll probably get discounts. You'll probably get discounts at restaurants and all kinds of stuff.
They had a tattoo parlor in Uranus.
Oh, I heard that you can get a pretty decent tattoo in your anus, but you got to be real careful.
Yeah.
You're going to try to go through Uranus again. I know you are.
You know it. I had a good time in Uranus.
Most people do.
Oh, fuck me. Come on, lady.
Let me see if that chaos is that thing's still in here. That link. I might dip out of here, hit that link and dip. No, damn it. It's gone. It's just too far back. Shit. Hemi, you were the one that put that Chaos's live stream in there. Can you just text the link to me? Yeetus,
I guess that's a no.
Is Yeetus at 111,000 subs?
No.
Who's he talking about?
Ribby the party from.
Oh yeah, Ribby got nuked last night, didn't he?
I don't know, did he?
Yeah, that I seen some deal Chronic put out, and it said for no reason Ribby just got nuked last night. It was the last thing that I saw that he had was was it yesterday morning or two mornings ago? Some woman wanted her husband to pack her in the butt and kept trying to trick him and trying to get him to put it in her butt and everything. And then, but he was pretty careful with his wording. So I can't see why that would be grounds for nuking his whole channel. He just says he talked to him today. He'll be back soon.
Is it a full blown nuking, or did he just get the fucking suspension?
From the way Chronic put it in there, they took his channel down. It wasn't a bad boy thing. They just deleted his channel. But I may be wrong. Yedis probably knows. He'll probably put it in the chat here. His entire channel is gone.
Fuck.
So he pissed off one too many blue-haired bold dykes. Dang, man. 111,000 subs. He was monetized too. And then did they demonetize him recently? Before they nuked him, or
They
was
sure
he
did
still
now.
Yeah, 2 years of hard work gone. Look how many times Chronic's been smacked. This is his 14th channel. Hammerhand's on what, 7 or 8? I really wish that like Odyssey or Rumble or one of them would really get their game together so that you could do a live stream and it doesn't look like it was filmed with a potato. You know, it always, if there's too many people in it, it gets all choppy and shit.
Okay.
Edis, I hear you on that one. Chronic doesn't take defeat as an option. That's what I respect about him. Yeah, he just comes back with another channel. Fuck you, I'm doing it again. Did that lady set you straight, Brandon? She let you know what time it was?
She wanted me to put the truck straight so she could get a picture of my thermostat.
Did you tell her your thermostat is in your butthole right now?
Huh?
Can you put it at 26 for me, please?
Sure.
Oh, wait, that's a thermometer. Hemi, are you listening or are you doing laundry? He ducked out. Well, I think Indy put that in the Discord and it directed it towards me, so never mind. I believe Indy did it.
I've been here since 6 in the morning. I'm tired.
I feel you. I've got almost done with my 14-hour clock, and most of that's been sitting. So I'm kind of.
Yeah. rest is yours.
All right, thank you.
Are you free to go now?
All right. Finally, we can get on down the highway after I do my fucking workflow correctly. $27,496.
Did you kick out 8?
No, he did it himself while I was outside dealing with Large Marge.
Oh, okay. £40,410. 600 pieces of whatever. Unknown. Lots. $74, $97, $506. Ooh, brisket, fresh boneless beef. Nice. It's frozen.
Seal number is 11852 966. Done. 26. Next. 26. Okay. Navigate. Navigate.
I'm here.
No, not you. You are the navigator, not the navigate function. Bye, guard. Have a great night. Go back into Laredo and get weighed.
So not bad for a load you were supposed to pick up at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep. What is it now? 8? No, it's only 7. 7:20.
Yeah.
They got a Love's on this little highway going into Laredo, so I'll just stop there and fill up and get weighed at the same time. I can tell they didn't load it fucking evenly. Trailer's got about a 5-degree tilt to it. Well, that sucks about Ribby.
Yeah.
Who is coming in?
Hello there.
Got Alex.
I don't know. Hey, what's up, man?
Working.
Nice.
Nothing exciting. Trying to put a few miles on the road.
I find a few miles.
I am having trouble hearing you. You're very, very soft, very faint.
Like I say, put a few miles.
Yep.
Thinking about the 500 mile of meteorite.
Oh, I've got more than 5,000.
I like to 500 mile of meteorite.
Oh,
It,
yeah.
it's like bad body count. Um,
You're really, really faint. I can't hardly hear you.
really? You can't?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear that you're talking, but I cannot hear what you're saying. It's sounds like you're in the next room.
Hmm. Okay, can you hear me right now, right? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that. Hemi, can you hear him okay?
I can hear him, but the quality isn't there. It's kind of mumbly. Like,
It's I think the Wi-Fi.
I heard that. Is it Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get bad Wi-Fi here. Sometime. Not all the time.
And there's a bit of a. Where's Alex from?
More
Ask
California
him.
area.
Where are you from, Alex?
The California area.
California. Okay.
It's,
Sound like a European accent or something.
Mexican.
Mexican. Okay. Okay.
It makes sense you say that to me. That
No, not poking fun. Just
no,
I noticed an accent.
it's Spanish. That why.
Spanish. Ooh. Well, I don't speak any Spanish, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Brandon might.
I only know enough to get into a fight.
And what to order at the restaurant.
Right? Uh, oh.
I know if anybody says to me, "Chinga tu madre," I better just start swinging. You
Oh
know?
man. Oh man. Hey, True Blood, have you heard about a thing called a AA12?
Have I heard about what?
The AA12.
AA glove? I don't know anything about
AA12.
The AA-12. It's an automatic shotgun, semi-automatic shotgun. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like military spec, isn't it? That's not civilian shit.
No,
that.
not
Sounds
civilian.
nice.
Yeah, it's pump 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 pump.
Open port. Easy to make, apparently.
Sorry about dipping out, Brandon. I had to talk to Douglas Edwards. He gave me a call back, so I got a hold of
Okay.
him.
How's
Good.
Dougie?
He's doing good. He's at work. I was talking to him. He's at that one place. It's a meat. I think it's a meat packing plant. He's stacking the bacon. He said he thinks he's going to be at that job on that shift. Basically, it's 3 to midnight Central. So, but yeah, I got a hold of him, and I just got a hold of my buddy that's the conductor, and he's gonna call Doug tomorrow, and talk to him about what he needs to know.
Good thing I'm not trying to find a place to fucking park here. Ooh wee! It's fucking full. The road to it's full. Parking lot's full.
Well, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have an idea where you want to be tonight? You want me to scope ahead?
Yeah, look for some place to park on I-35 between Laredo and fucking San Antonio.
San Antonio? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not like Texas.
Were you looking
Where's
for
the
a truck
fucking
stop? Right.
scales?
Oh, you're
Okay,
just trying to
there's
find the scale.
scales. Yeah.
Get your pre-pass set up.
Yeah, but they got some dickhead there with his fucking door open on the scales.
Well, crawl up there and give him a right hand of fellowship.
He saw me coming and he's fucking pulling off.
He knows what time it is.
Yeah, it's time to get the fuck off the scales.
He knows you don't mess with somebody in suspenders, because if you're that confident to wear suspenders, you're not a man to be trifled with.
Okay.
Or he thinks you're a crazy hillbilly.
That's sort of the same thing, isn't it?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think it could be. Yeah, it could be seen as both ways.
All right. Hopefully I don't drop the screen. I got to mess with a different app on the phone.
Well, at least we're in here to carry your dang stream, Brandon.
Yeah, I couldn't make it without you.
We appreciate that. You've got your co-pilot vigorously looking at a place for you to stop.
His checkoff. He said I couldn't be Sulu, so I'm his checkoff.
Oh, your checkoff. Okay. Well, you don't want to be Sulu anyways. Oh my.
No, you don't want to be Sulu.
But he was the one that always set the course.
Yeah, straight to Uranus.
Brandon's been there.
Did you see
Hey,
Sulu in Uranus?
Well, the loves in San Antonio. That's a no-go. It's full already. The closest one is San Antonio. So you're not staying at the loves tonight. It looks like.
I don't know if he can hear you, Hemi. I think he's doing something with that phone.
That's okay. What did he say? He had 3 hours to drive? You could drive 3 hours, didn't he say?
Yeah, he said he had 3.5 hours, but that was on his clock, or his 14-hour clock. So that was a 45 minutes to an hour ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got? 2 hours and 15 minutes?
2 hours and 50 minutes.
5-0.
5-0. So almost 3 hours.
Yeah, he said San Antonio Loves is a no-go. It's full.
Well, any place will do tonight. I don't care where.
Okay.
He's an old Navy boy. Any port in the storm, right, Brandon?
Storm. I was just thinking the same thing.
He'd even stay in Uranus if he could get there.
Hey, there was plenty of parking in Uranus.
This is wide open.
I remember. So do you just download your scale to an app for the Easy Go or Easy Pass?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, cat scale, you pay your $13, they take care of everything.
Oh, they put it into the system.
Yeah, you put in your trailer number and your trip number. And they just take care of it.
So do you have to come up front with the $13, or do you have a corporate card that they cover that
I have
with?
I have a corporate card that comes out of.
Yeah, that's nice. Then you're not trying to bill it out at the end of the month and I needed a receipt for that. Expenses.
Well, the closer you get to San Antonio, everything's full. You may have to stop.
Well, at this point in time, I really don't care where, as long as there's someplace.
You just won't get as close to San Antonio as you probably would like. Everything close to San Antonio is full.
I hear they have a Lot Lizard Gardens just up the road, Brandon. You'd love it there.
Oh, cool. That sounds like the place for me.
Just remember to take your wet toilet paper and drop it on your step. You'll be all right.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to bounce out here. Brandon, you're going to be streaming first thing dark and early, I would imagine, huh? Or as soon as you can get your 10 hours in there.
Yeah.
So if I'm available to say hi in the morning, I'll say hi to you before I go to work. Tomorrow's Friday for me, finally.
Cool.
So, all right, man. We'll talk to you later. Hemi, thanks for sending that stuff to me. And I didn't get to say hello to the other guest. I didn't.
Alex.
Is that
Hello,
Alex?
Is here.
Yeah.
It's an Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Have a good evening. Hope you get to a spot here pretty quick, Brandon, so you can get your time set.
Yep.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Take care, Abe.
Bye.
See ya.
So you're finding nothing?
The closer you get to San Antonio, every one of them's full. It looks like Purcell, Texas is about as close to San Antonio as you're going to get tonight.
Well, if I don't get to San Antonio, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just everything around San Antonio is packed up.
who will win? The the gods have ever the gods trying to mess with you?
No idea what you're saying.
The
Uh,
guards try and mess
no,
with you.
the gods trying to mess
Oh,
with you.
the cars, yeah. They they will make his truck apply the brakes automatically if they cut him off. Cars are a pain in the ass.
Plus, I accelerate so slowly that I'm this heavy. I'm
Yeah.
400 pounds light. I can only put in 400 pounds of fuel tomorrow. So I'm going to have to fill up often.
You're right at your limit.
Pretty damn close.
Don't have the big breakfast.
So, Hemi, I didn't catch it. Where did you say you wanted me to stop?
I'm still looking for as close as I can get you to San Antonio. Let's see.
Oh,
If you can get to Moore, Texas, exit 111,
Okay. 111.
111. There's a road ranger there,
Okay, Rump Ranger it is.
and there was reported 2 hours ago some spots. So yeah, San Antonio is busy tonight, man.
Yep. Well, it's super packed down here in Laredo, too.
Yeah, everything's full.
hmm. The- Man, that god trying to pass the truck though.
Yeah. Looks like Brandon's trying to pass this guy.
No, not really.
Or maybe try and pass you.
Well, we're going about the same speed, but this is a construction zone, and I've got a turn coming up in less than a mile, and we've got fucking stoplights. Somebody else is popping in. Add to the stream.
Hello, comrade.
Hello. How's it
Glory
going?
to our liberal government, and of course, it's God on our King, leader Justin Trudeau.
Well,
Ah.
we're glad we have the Manchurian Emperor himself here to grace us with his presence.
Oh, I am just a servant basking in his light, trying to do good work.
So, how did you get a hold of the essence of Trudeau to cure yourself?
Oh, I just started accepting liberal philosophy and basically becoming an evil dictator or evil Nazi supporter. It was easy. It's actually really easy. You just learn to oppress other people and make it, more of a do as I say, not what I do kind of society. It's fantastic. What?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, buddy. You need to calm down. Yeah. Brandon, I got a month-long suspension on fucking Facebook for posting a picture of Hitler.
Oh
Just
no.
a picture with a, like, what was it again? It's like a gun control comment, right?
Ah,
And, you know, it's like, Jesus Christ. All week I've been saying all kinds of fucked up shit. And this is what you give me a month-long suspension for? This is fucking milquetoast.
yeah, the
Hey,
fatty
this is
cone and
mine.
shit.
Oh. I was just playing with the little guy before he goes to bed. And hopefully I'll get a chance to hang out with you guys a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Gonna say hi to the guys? Maybe.
Hello.
Said hi
Hello
back.
there.
What are you doing? So you're almost done for tonight?
Fuck me. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Oof,
What happened?
almost missed his ramp.
Oh.
Sorry, it's lagging a bit. So.
Oh man.
So hit
Almost
me,
missed his turn.
you gonna be up for a bit or what?
A little bit. I got to get up early in the morning. So it'll be an early night for me
Oh, that'd be a first.
in a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, Brandon's not got a lot of time on the clock tonight. He's wasted a lot of his day getting loaded.
Well, I'm glad
Calm
that they
down, you
got me
savage.
loaded as fast as they did because I was
What
2
happened to
hours
this
late getting there.
Because of his truck problem, right?
Yeah, I was 2 hours late getting there. I can't believe it
Yeah,
because
well,
of my company.
it butchered your truck.
Yeah.
What did they do?
Long story, but ended up putting a new oil pan, a new valve cover, a new rocker arm on it.
All they were supposed to do was change out the filters in my oil.
And it was supposed to be a routine maintenance, filters and fluids.
Should have taken an hour and a half or 2 hours on Saturday. I missed out on a road trip to Oregon.
All right,
Oregon.
Nate, see you in there.
Who's that?
Now, that's a 1,700-mile road trip.
How the fuck did they did they manage to break that, or is that just a few things that were
Yeah, they
worn?
broke it. They broke it.
First, he stripped the drain plug to the oil pan. So Brandon says they're replace, not repair. So had to get a new oil pan. And in the process of doing the oil pan, somehow crashed the top end of the engine. Broke the shit up top.
How the fuck do you manage that?
No one knows. It just happened.
Like, fuck, I have fucked up some shit before, homie. Like, I have made things go south real quick. I don't think I could have pulled that off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat trick. You got to be a real fuck up to do something like that.
Yeah, you gotta like be an expert in it.
Like I can't even see lifting it breaking it, because once you broke the valve cover, you'd stop. You wouldn't continue on into the rockers. I think something's crashed down on it. Maybe they had some type of hoist
That sounds
holding up the engine, and it came crashing down. I don't know.
that sounds very likely. Sounds more likely than the other side of it.
Yeah, like pushing up against it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Sounds like something
they wouldn't
crashed
fucking
down on
say.
it. No, who'd admit to that?
Yeah, it's only like, $1,700 job. That's all.
Well, probably. I bet you those valve covers in an oil pan aren't cheap for that engine.
No,
No, not it's a truck. Nothing's cheap on it.
no.
Nope.
Fuck, tires cost more for one fucking tire, for fuck's sake, than just the rubber, not the rim, but the rubber costs more than most of our cars to get fucking done twice over. What's a new tire now?
$700.
Oh Jesus! So that's so 900 and I think it was 960 when I priced one out here, and that was cheap. Like that was like the cheapest summery tire you could fucking buy.
So you spend like $1,200 for 2 tires.
For a semi?
Well, yeah, I guess 1,200.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, if you get them for 1,200, that's a pretty good deal. It's cheaper to steal them and pay the court fines if you're caught.
Well, seems the company sanctioned mechanics are butchers, man.
Just the retreads, like for the trailer tandems, they put retreads on there. Those retreads were $760.
Yeah. Wow. God dang, dude.
Mm.
I'm actually glad I don't have my truck anymore. Although it would have come in handy this year. Luckily, I didn't need to buy a new set of winter tires for it because I had chains, right? And where I would be going, I don't need chains.
So 100 miles from here, at exit 111, I get off.
100 miles.
Doug is my navigator. Excuse me, Hemi is my navigator. Yeah, I know. It's funny, isn't it? I've been up so long, I can't even remember anybody's name.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to hour out before that. Just punch the books a bit, I guess. What? That's mine. No, mine. No, it's mine.
It's mine.
Brandon. Brandon said he wants your money.
It's mine.
How much we talking?
Don't take my money, Brandon. Oh, your dinosaur ate it. Oh my goodness.
Hey, just pretend I'm Justin Trudeau, and you'll give me all the money.
Castro.
And your guns.
Castro. Like I said, he's come out now. Okay, he's accepted the fact that he's a Castro, not a Trudeau. I don't know why people in in the caucus don't pick on him with that more often. You know what I mean? Like, they can say whatever the fuck they want. Why not just say it? Like, plain out. That would be a great show. Be like, hey, listen, Castro, You want to be a dictator? Go back to your homeland. I don't know what you've done to your dinosaur, but he's not working here, bro. Yeah, and I think you broke him.
Oh no, not a broken dinosaur.
Yeah. No. Somebody sent me a thing here saying that he was gonna send another $300 million to somewhere for fucking like climate change shit.
Where's he getting the money from?
Oh, he's just sending everybody's money over there. You know, it's all being embezzled. Don't worry, he's getting it. Hang on, Daddy's got it. Hey, get out of my way, or I'll get the gypsies on you. Ooh, piece of candy. Get a piece of candy. Yeah. What kind of candy would you like? Oh, it's at the bottom, buddy. Would you like a sucker? Oh, Starburst? I got a bubblegum flavor candy. Here, I'll open it for you. Dad's gonna make some coffee.
God, I wish my kids were that age. They're so nice when they're that age.
Well, he has his moments, but yeah, it's tough, man. Knowing that he's gonna grow up to be probably a little asshole. You know what I mean? Last few days, I haven't had much time to spend with him, and it's starting to show. Here. You're welcome.
Hey, Hemi, can you drop the link in the chat for Outlaw? Ooh, Chris, I guess you could do it too.
Ow.
I'm so used to Hemi doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Done.
All right, coffee time. So where are you tonight, Brandon? Or you said you missed the trip to Oregon, right?
Well, I just got out of Laredo, so I was right at the Texas-Mexico border.
Oh, hey. We were just talking about smuggling people to Texas. You think you can hook us up with a partial ride?
Well, you know, I might be smuggling people. I didn't get to look in the back. Didn't count the freight as it went in, but they better have their winter coats on back there.
Well, I
I've
mean,
set it 5 degrees.
we're probably going to have a lot of Canadian refugees fleeing not to Canada. You know, I just want them to have a safe, comfortable ride.
They'll be able to take the cold, no problem.
Yeah.
We'll be having hockey games in the back.
Are you okay, buddy?
Hey, get Brandon to wash out the trailer, then turn the reefer on real high. We'll have a little pad in the back.
Yeah, you could have a hockey game back there.
That's right. And play with one of
Or,
those
you know,
glow in the dark pucks so we can see it.
we could have a fist fight and the hockey game might break out. So, Hemi, when will you be surrendering your gun?
Yeah, I don't have much choice. I've got none to surrender.
Oh, well, you're an ideal citizen.
I guess so.
You coming down with that?
Well, they're starting to drill some more wells down here.
That's good.
There's 3 working wellheads that I've seen so far tonight. When I started coming down here 2 months ago, there was none.
Were they just not running, or were they not drilled at all?
Well, these are brand new wellheads. I don't know. They're, the derrick is up and they're fucking drilling.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, new. Good. Hey, ask them if they're looking for an experienced rig hand.
Sure. Hey, guys. Hey. You want a Canuck to fucking rig hand for you?
No essay.
They said you got to learn Spanish first, man.
Fuck that. I can't even speak English right all the time. How the fuck am I going to learn Spanish? Well, we had a Spanish-speaking guy in the fucking stream here. Like, where did he go? Why isn't he teaching us some Spanish yet? Where did he go? I can't see anybody else because all I see is the road grin.
Alex still here?
Don't even know.
Well,
Alex?
Alex is still around, but are you still in the chat, Alex? I think he might have dropped out of the chat. Let's see who's still here. Just you and Hemi and me.
Oh, that racist. Just bailed on him.
Yeah, the agape goes away and everybody wants to go to sleep.
Oh god, I gotta get a short clip of from Scotty and Ike's stream the other night where he's putting on the lip balm. So I gotta talk to Ike here real quick before Scott finds out what I'm planning.
I almost got everybody in chat to agree that Scotty should get a Bob Ross afro.
Well,
Scotty's like, why are you doing that?
because
Yeah, I didn't get the joke, but I agreed.
The real answer is that one time when I proposed that he get a, for like his 200 stream, that he get an afro on a perm for his hair, it pissed him off.
why?
And that's the whole. I don't know why. But anyways, that's the whole reason I started suggesting he get the Bob Ross.
Yeah, man.
Because, well, I know as well as everybody that you can't let anybody, know that things piss you off, or it'll continue to happen again and again.
Well, I follow him on Instagram, so
If I had some disposable income, I'd pay Billy Von Baum to do a deep fake of Scotty's side and Bob Ross.
Oh,
There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents.
trees.
Oh, we've got the joyful little Border Patrol checkpoint coming up, too.
Oh, great.
Inspection station, 2 miles.
well, I guess my microphone shut off when I tabbed out.
Yeah, it did.
You didn't hear nothing I said.
Nope.
Perfect. I didn't say a hell of a lot. I was asking you, like, what border crossing are you talking about?
The
You like,
inland one.
yeah, but like, do the states actually have like border crossings here? They don't, right? It's all open borders between the states.
This one's not for state to state.
So are you down in Mexico?
He's close enough to the Mexican border that they have them on.
No, we were not at the. We were in the United States the whole time, but they have a checkpoint set up on the highway, a permanent one.
Looking for them illegals.
Yeah, not really. We're like looking for drugs and shit.
Well, I thought those were all legal now.
Maybe in Canadistan, but you got your blinker on, dude. I'm letting you have space. Are you gonna take it?
Flash your high beams at them.
You gotta flash him, man.
Rules of the road, man. Don't you know this?
My high beams are a joke.
Yeah, you just flash them. Give them a little flash. It's either that or he's forgotten that he has his blinker on,
Yeah.
which is also just as likely.
Yeah, he's probably on some Colombian marching powder.
Hmm. So do they inspect your unit and stuff, like see what's in the back?
No, not unless they're like the dog signals on you.
We gotta find better ways to hide drugs from dogs. So hey, what do you need to cross into Mexico? Like, do you just need a driver's license or an ID, or do you guys actually need a passport?
Well, you need a passport these days. And that's not to get into Mexico. That's to get back into the U.S.
Uh, so your driver's license or other IDs are not good enough?
Yeah, you need driver's license.
Okay, because I mean, what is it, Tijuana? Isn't that like a really popular area for people just like walk across the fucking border because it's so close, go party for a fucking while and walk right back?
Yeah, there's some of that going on. But most of them don't walk back. That's the problem.
Well, get carried, whatever the case may be. Always sounded like a fun time. You want to get covered up? Are you tired? You getting tired?
Brandon's like, yes.
You think you should drink a Bubba downstairs? I'm pretty sure you should save a Bubba for bed. Because it's bedtime. Tell you, things that come out of that kid's mouth now.
Hey, Hemi.
Yeah.
I'm at like exit 25 or 30. Is there anything closer to me that's open? I'm just looking at the clock now. It's fucking 10 o'clock already.
Sorry. Is it ticking? Exit 32. There's a Fuel America Travel State Center.
Exit 32?
Yes, sir. Many spots, but it was 7 hours ago.
Oh.
That's
That's too long.
That's too long. Hold on.
We'll get you Bubba when you're ready for bed. You want me to get it ready and you can go to bed now? Yeah, Hammy, did I tell you that
Oh, 3 hours. That's 6 hours ago too. Well, long reported.
you need some help? Yeah, Hammy, did I tell you the 4x4 was starting to work when I fucking took it down off the fucking jack?
Yeah, yes, you did.
Yeah,
Exit 39,
for lift.
Brandon. Exit 39, there's a Love's, and it had many spots 3 hours ago.
Okay. Exit 39. Got it.
Yeah, your 4x4 fixed itself. That's awesome.
Yeah, but that's just it. It was short lived because I backed it up and went to go put it in fucking drive, and it started flashing again. I think there's something going on inside that thing, and there must be like some kind of sensor in there. Could be my, I don't know, work.
It's got gremlins.
Yeah, it's got gremlins, that's for sure. But it operates just fine. No grinding or nothing when I put it down on its wheels again.
That's good. And it's likely nothing mechanical. Something
I don't think it's
electric.
yeah, I don't
Something
think
electric.
yeah. Something's just not jiving right with the electrical. But fuck, it's slow as fuck in four-wheel drive. Here you go, buddy. I'll fix. What are you doing? I just put that in there. What? You want me to put that in there just so you can pull it out? Don't throw that at me. Anyway, let me get this little bugger ready for bed.
Goodbye.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
Good night, Chris.
Night,
Later.
brother. Drive careful.
Yep, American citizen. Say what? What am I hiding? Oh, I got 40,000 pounds of brisket. All right.
You made it.
Yep. The comedy portion of our uh, broadcast is over. And here's the fucking silly part. I'm leaving fucking drips of oil. Lots of them.
Yeah, I see it on the pavement. You're leaking. That's not good.
No.
Yeah. Have to probably top it up. Wonder how much you leaked.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, anyways, thank you all for riding along. It's been a pleasant journey. That traffic jam at the end just sort of like told me, Brandon, it's time to go to sleep. Because it's 10:30 and it's going to be with a 10-hour fucking sleep. It's going to be 8:30 before I can drive in the morning.
Call it a night.
Which sucks.
It's actually good that you pulled over now because you didn't know about that oil leaking while you were driving. So
Yeah.
it's meant to be.
I've still got plenty of oil pressure.
Yeah. It'll just be down a bit. But where it's coming from, who knows?
Yeah.
Might have to top it up before you head out in the morning.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. All right. Remember, no marriage, no cohabitation, and no children. If you're a regular MGTOW, if you're RPM, then do what you want to. But you've been warned.
Have a good night.
You too, brother. Bye bye.